Welcome back to the second round of the LPGA Drive On Championship presented by Volvic. We're here with Jennifer Kupcho, our second round leader at 10 under. Jennifer, you had a 5 under 67 today. Can you take us through the round?
Yeah, I started on the back nine today. Kind of the same as yesterday, no migraine, but playing wise, didn't really play the back nine super well. Has a lot of water on it, so I think I was really just trying to hit a lot of greens and give myself good chances, which I did. I just didn't make anything. And then I turned on to the front nine and started giving myself some closer chances, and they started falling.
You mentioned the migraine yesterday when we saw you. You looked pretty miserable.
Yeah.
Walk us through the last 24 hours, how that has transpired.
Yeah, yesterday on the back nine, it just kind of kicked in on 12 and was pretty blurry the whole entire rest of the way, and then continued also on 18, and even when I got here into media was still blurry. So was really nauseous out on the course, really just wanted to get off the course. And yeah, once I got home, I just kind of laid down and relaxed the rest of the day, and it hurt definitely a lot last night and even when I woke up this morning, but I was just able to relax. Very thankful that I had morning, afternoon for sure.
Is it one of those things that it comes on suddenly, but then it leaves just as suddenly?
No, I would say it definitely sticks around for at least 30 minutes, and the pain even longer than that. So.
Okay. Most of the players today have talked about how difficult it is to get the ball close because of the firmness of the greens.
Yep.
You're longer than most. Do
Yeah.
you feel like you have more opportunities because you're hitting shorter clubs?
I think I have more opportunities, but with that comes also you have to hit it in the correct place on the green. And I mean, I've thought I've landed mine in a couple of perfect spots, and I mean, even on the last hole, I hit mine in a perfect spot and ended up 40 feet long of the pin, and Stacy landed hers in right next to the pin where I thought it would go long, and she ended up 5 feet. So it's honestly a lot of different luck involved, I think, but I think my length helps on the par fives for sure.
And how do you stay patient when you see things like that? A wedge releases 20 feet and then someone else hits it tight. How do you keep that mindset that, look, I just got to stick at it?
I think I've worked on it a lot this off season, honestly. Staying patient, staying calm. I can let myself get angry and I talk about it or vent it off to my caddy for less than 30 seconds, and then at that point it's over and I have to go hit the next shot. And I've worked on that, and it seems to be helping a lot, especially the last 2 weeks.
Right. Beth?
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad did it hurt yesterday, and then how bad did it hurt today?
Yesterday was a 10,
A 10.
and today was probably like a 2 or 3. It definitely is less. It hurt when I was on the range, but it kind of dialed down throughout the round.
And you mentioned numbness yesterday. Did you feel any of that today, and is that like unusual, the numbness part?
Yes, it is very unusual. I felt it just yesterday on 18. I don't really know. I think the whole thing was kind of caused by nerve in my neck, being tight and everything. And I did not feel that today, no, because I got some treatment and I think it's a little bit looser.
Awesome. Obviously, your shot on 13 is something no one will ever forget. What's been your strat at Augusta? What's been your strategy on 12 here this week? How have you played it?
I've laid up both times, actually. I didn't really hit my drive to be able to make it reachable, and honestly, it's kind of hard, even with my length, to go for it this week. The area around the green and the greens being so hard, it's really hard to justify chipping when I could just hit a wedge shot. So that's kind of been what I've done, is just laid up.
You kind of hoping they move the tee up?
Yeah, possibly. I think if I have an iron in my hand, I'll definitely go for it just because I have better control with that. But hitting a wood in, there's no saying where that hardness of the green will take it.
Yeah.
Well, last one from me. Morgan Prussell yesterday made her debut as an analyst, and she mentioned on air that she was your big sister when you were in your rookie year. How do you think she's doing on the broadcast, if you've seen any of it? And what was the one thing that she told you when she was your big sister that may have helped?
I don't know one thing that she's told me, but she's definitely helped me through a lot. I mean, even now, I've definitely had a rough start being on the road a lot. I'm not used to that. I'm definitely a homebody. So she's definitely been there for that, and she's always been a great friend out on tour. But I didn't really watch a whole lot of the broadcast. I know my parents pretty much tuned into everything, and they said she did a great job, so I'll take their word on that because they definitely judge broadcasters for sure.
What's your favorite replica hole out here?
I don't really have a favorite. I mean, all the replica holes are pretty cool just because it's interesting to see. Like, you see all the pictures, and then you're there in person, and it looks very similar.
We know you played Augusta. Have you played any of the other courses that are been replicated out here?
I've played the postage stamp, but that's it.
Okay.
Can I ask just one more? What's the best part of your game right now?
My driving, yeah.
Perfect.
Great.
Thank you.
Hey,
Yep.
thanks so much.
Yep,
Appreciate
thank
you coming
you.
in.